Yes, you've done it. Finally, you've hit this page. You've come to this page, and that means you're considering becoming a Power Investor member. Well, don't just consider it, but do it, because once you become a member, you'll then have access to my private trading groups. That means you'll get my private trading alerts. You'll know about my stock ideas, my thoughts about the markets before the general public does, before the people on my free email list do. You will be ahead of the curve. Now, the text below this video explains everything about the group and what this is all about if you don't know already, but you probably do. But just in case you don't, I think I'll go through it with you and read it together with you. So if we start the first paragraph, it says, although I do share a lot of information with the public about my general views of the markets in interviews and videos that you've seen me do, I save my best information for my private trading group, and they always get my ideas way before the general public does. This often happens with individual stocks where we get in early before the masses catch on to a big play. You might want to read that paragraph very carefully, because what it basically is saying is that position in the private group, boom, before the big play even gets going, before people catch on to what's happening. And that takes us to the second paragraph. Successful investing in trading means getting ahead of the curve. That can mean being a bit of a contrarian and getting in early on a big macro trend a year or two before people even start to notice that things are changing, or getting in at the start of a sector move. Now, as I wrote this, I was thinking about gold in particular, because gold had just broken through $1,400 an ounce. I believe this is the first move, as I'm doing this video in the beginning of July, of a bull market that's going to last for a long time, but very few people are interested in this at all. I got an account, a small account, Robinhood, just to see, and there's only one stock in the top 100 that's a mining stock. Lots of marijuana stocks. I believe that the gold stocks, the silver stocks, are going to become as big and as popular as marijuana stocks are currently. Imagine if you had bought marijuana stocks 3 years ago. I think that's what the opportunity in mining stocks right now represents, and why this private trading group is the exact right place to be to get ahead of the curve. Because when a sector goes up, it typically happens in 3 stages. In the first stage, it is smart money accumulators that take their position. Then in the second stage, you typically see seasoned technical traders with a real plan that works for them get involved as price levels get taken out. And I believe that's what is happening in June with gold and the mining stocks. But then in the third phase, you get the masses just chase the moves. That's sort of, I would suggest, is what Bitcoin did in 2017 and what is happening with the marijuana stocks. It doesn't mean it can't continue to happen with the marijuana stocks. That third phase isn't something that just happens in one day and goes away. Yeah, it's kind of what happened. I mean, that's what happens with pure fads, with some of those coins, but not with something like marijuana stocks. And when that third phase happens with the gold sector, it is going to be even more amazing than it is now. But it takes the people with the real knowledge who, to really profit from it, because the masses almost never get out. And the thing is, the more something goes up, the more the masses come in, until finally the move comes to an end and they get caught holding the bag. And this same thing happens with individual stocks too. In fact, I have seen this over and over again, because I've been trading the markets now going on what will soon be my third decade. I started out small in the 1990s with just $15,000 trading internet stocks. Then I co-managed a hedge fund from 2003 to 2006, and in the crash of 2008, I actually made 50% of my money shorting stocks. Now, big opportunities are coming to trade various markets and sectors, both long and short, as volatility is only going to grow in the coming years. I know what it is like to grow a small account into a big one. This is a screenshot of my main account taken this past June. I think it was just a week ago I took this screenshot. Over $1 million. I started with $15,000, over $1 million right there. That was one day of action. When you make 1%, you got that kind of money. It's pretty amazing stuff. And right now, my goal is very simple. I want to multiply the money in my account to make the account even bigger than it is now. And I want to help you achieve your goals too. Grow, grow, grow. We can grow in these markets together, our accounts. You see, I'm sure you have goals yourself when it comes to what you want to accomplish in the markets. Once you become a member of my private trading group, you'll work towards them alongside me and the other members. This is how we do it. A complete trading plan every single week. Starts with a Sunday strategy session. This is not about, turning on CNBC or something at 9:30 when the market opens with no plan and seeing some move and then reacting to that. No, this is about planning ahead of time. So every week you will get a trading plan from me that begins with a Sunday strategy update in which I tell you how I am planning ahead for future trend changes in opportunities in the market. I typically look through well over 1,000 stock charts each week to keep my pulse on what is happening in the markets so we can both stay on top of things together. That means instead of just handing you a list of stock picks to buy without a plan, which is what you would typically get when you subscribe to a newsletter, I give you a list of my 7 top trading positions. These are all positions that I own in my account and consider to simply be my best trades. I will keep you up to speed of any new developments in these trades as they unfold. As I enter them, you will know my stop loss point and potential exit targets, as strict money management techniques are key to long-term trading success. You'll get instant trading alerts to your inbox. I don't just hold these 7 positions forever, but look for even better entry points in new trades every week. As a member, every time I make a new trade in the 7 position portfolio, you will get a buy alert emailed to you, and when a sell is made, you will be told instantly, so you never will be trading in the dark again. With these buy alerts, you won't miss out on the new opportunities I see, and with the sell alerts, you'll know when I think it is time to exit trade and to move on to a new one. You'll get mastermind video sessions. You can also expect to receive a special private video mastermind update every week. Typically, I do a trade early in the week and midweek make a video update for you on what is happening. These are not just videos about what is going on in the markets, but educational videos in which we talk about tactics and strategies to use with the current market trends. It is this combination that is so important for winning at the trading game. My promise to you is simple. Now, like the disclaimers say, no one can guarantee that a trade will work out. Any stock can go to zero, and nothing is certain in the markets. But I promise that I do my best to help you as much as possible and when you need it. Currently, once you become a member of my private trading group, you can contact me via email anytime you want with any question you may have. I promise to do the best I can to find the best ideas and trades for the both of us and for other members of the private group. How much will this cost? Simple. The Power Investor Group is an institutional level trading service. It's serious. This is real money. That means the membership costs $291 for a 90-day quarterly period. That equals 12 weeks of trade alerts and updates. If I don't have you making money in 12 weeks, then you don't need to be in the group. So it's really an optimal time. Most trading services, though, like this one, will sell for $1,500 to up to $3,000 for 12 months of access. So by making this a quarterly membership, I can get you in cheaper than most others charge, and you also have plenty of time to take advantage of this and make sure this really is going to work for you. Instead of spending $1,500 to find that out, you can spend $291 to find out what is an institutional level trading service. This is not like a 10-page PDF newsletter. This is the real deal. And if you decide once you get in this isn't for you, all you have to do is cancel and you won't be charged again. Simple as that. I firmly believe that there is nothing better you can do today than to get into my private trading group.